are. We're on a couch if you're watching the YouTube video.
This is definitely a change. Honestly, it's really comfortable.
I know. I was just not vibing over there.
Today's a couch day.
It's a couch day. We'll change it up. I think sometimes will be couch times and other times won't. I would say I would prefer this to be like a mauve couch.
I don't know if that's going to happen.
Yeah. Maybe if I buy it. Just move it in for the episode. Bring it every time with us.
Yeah.
Okay. So today we are going to be doing a Q&A. Hey, let me find it. Actually, go on your hole. You know, I call everything a hole. Go on your phone. Yeah.
It's not a hole.
Well, it could be. Okay. Wants to say love our chatty episodes. Well, they will love last week. Chit-chatting away. You be the asker.
Yeah, I just need to find it.
Someone asked, what qualities is Tyler looking for in a partner? Latino.
I was going to say, I just don't want to
skinny fit, but not too fit.
I don't want to perpetuate your comments on the last episode about me being what word did you use? Shallow, yeah, but
he's very big.
I'm picky. I know what I want and I know what I don't.
Latino, fit-ish, but not too fit to where you feel insecure.
Latino is not a hard bargain.
No, it is.
I don't think so.
Asian.
No. I don't think I'm pretty open, relatively. Really? I just do think that
So a ginger.
The Spanish are top tier. There are some hot ones.
Okay. What's the silence?
On to other questions. That's for me to know and for y'all to find out.
This type is me.
Anyway.
It is.
Why does Tone Smart pill if I still use other SBS Glymed FR products?
Okay.
Face Reality.
Lots of, yes. Face Reality, SBS, Skin Better Science. Well, it depends how you're layering your other products. You may be using too much of a product, and over manipulating your skin. But I will say, if you give it the old Tyler slap Tone Smart technique, it will not peel.
Y'all do not understand the ungodly amount of sunscreen I put on every day.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I have the back bar Tone Smart at home, and I do a full pump, and that'll cover your face, ears, neck, chest. It's a lot of sunscreen.
Yeah.
And it just goes on my face, and I do not pill at all.
Yeah.
So
slap and tap.
I feel like it's a little bit of user error.
Hit it and quit it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if you guys see my face on this episode, 1, yes, I'm glowy, but 2, I just did a chemical peel, so that's why. And can you see when I turn? Is it a line of my pigment coming up? Or does it look like I'm contoured?
I can't tell. I can't tell if it's giving blush or if it's giving pigment.
That's pigment.
It's blush.
No, it's when you do a chemical peel, everything comes up and out. So
no, the first time that I got a phenol peel,
you looked brown.
I looked crazy.
Looked like turkey jerky on your face.
No, yeah.
Oh my God, can we get some turkey jerky for movie night?
I mean, I'm not a fan, but sure.
Okay. Well, it's not about you, babe.
Oh wait, he messaged me. I am here.
My Starbucks man.
Can you come up?
Okay. Someone said, would you adopt any more pets? Not right now, but I do want to adopt a baby really badly. I just have to get Lance on board. I really want to be I really want to adopt a child. What's wrong? Why are you staring at me? Is he messaging in Spanish?
Oh wait, is he here? I feel like I hear rustling.
Let him come in. He can be on the episode. Let's interview him.
We'll see. Oh yes. Thank you, Spider.
The Spider. Our podcast man.
Okay, what were you saying?
I want to adopt a baby.
Oh, yeah, she has been talking about that.
Because I have the heart to do it. And I feel like, yes, I could have another child of my own. But also, I was so fat when I got pregnant, dude. That's not the whole reason. But if there were 10 reasons why I don't want to get pregnant again. 1, I had horrible anxiety the entire time I was pregnant because I thought something was going to be wrong with Cyrus. And
horrible postpartum.
Horrible birth experience.
Yeah.
Because I got a C-section because just the system, that's an episode for another day. Okay, do your research before you go to a hospital. Anyway, horrible that. I don't really love the baby phase. And that's, hard to say and admit. And I've talked to a lot of clients about it, but a lot of people aren't like, I'm not like teeny tiny little baby kind of girl. Like I'm a toddler girl for sure. Like I just didn't. No straws. Jail.
We always have problems with the Starbucks right here.
They
One time
hate us.
I asked for straws and she literally
looked like you called her. She looked at you like you called her like a fucking slur. Like
no,
if you looked at her and called her like
a
bitch or something.
Like I was like, what's the issue here? And I swear to y'all, because both straws she gave us were both broken.
And he was like, ma'am, could we please get a straw? And she looked at him and he literally just told her her breath smell or her husband cheated on her or her cat just got ran over. She literally was so mad that we asked for a straw and then she broke them in half and handed them to us.
No, I feel I didn't see her break them in half, but both of them were broken. So I feel under the counter she was like, here you go. I was like, okay. And so nice. You know how sad that is?
We seem like we can be cunty and sassy on the episode, but we're actually really nice.
Yeah, no. I always am nice.
We treat customer service people nice. We're only bitches to people that deserve to be treated like a bitch. What's that? Is that a gun?
I was pointing to you. I'm only sassy and bitchy to you.
Yeah, no. I'm only sassy and bitchy to you. That's why it's funny when people listen to the episodes because they're probably like, oh wow, Savanna's a fucking cunt in real life, but it's no, it's just a Tyler. It's so funny. The other day,
and look at me. What is there to be mean to?
A lot. What did you say? How I treat Maria versus how I treat you. Give it your best Savanna impression.
No, it won't be kind.
Okay, I'll do it. Tyler, I asked you to do this 3 days ago. Maria, my sweet baby angel princess. Remember when I asked you to do that thing?
6 months ago and
Could you pretty please make time to do it today? I love you so much. You're so beautiful.
Yeah. We almost had a brawl, not yesterday, on Saturday.
I know.
It was, Savanna was having a morning. And sometimes I literally was
fair.
I was like,
to be fair, it was just you triggered me as a man.
Yeah, it was. I didn't do anything.
Presence.
I didn't do anything. It's because I was a man.
I was really upset with Lance. Really mad at Lance.
And
won't spill that tea, but if you knew, you all would be very mad at Lance too.
Anyway.
You guys would probably murder Lance. Anyway, so then his presence of just being a man just really triggered me.
And I literally picked up my shit and I was like, I'm not working in here today. And then
I wrote him a
10 minutes later, a little note card that said, I'm sorry, with a frowny face was delivered next to me.
Did you see how funny I did the hashtag forgive us? Well, don't fucking go. We're going to have to shut this down before the episode comes off. But if we fuck up an order, well, not we. Because we don't do that. But our team, if we mess up an order.
Don't put this out.
Okay, I won't tell you guys what it is, but we have a code that we give. And so I wrote the code. It was funny.
Yeah, no. I can't believe you almost said that. Crazy.
I'm sorry.
Besties discount, I guess, now.
Besties discount now. No, but we're really nice. We're just mean to each other. And that's how you know you're real best friends, okay? And it's not all the time. There's just sometimes I want to murder him. And it's hard when you have to be nice all the time to everyone. And sometimes your best friend, is the one that can just get the brunt of it. All right. What's next?
Retinoid and pregnancy safe myth.
Okay.
Not a question, but
It will never hurt your baby. That's my stance. There's no possible way.
That is not medical advice.
It's not. I'm not a doctor. My personal opinion is that it doesn't because, okay, so isotretinoin is Accutane. And if you look up the study, it's on isotretinoin, which is a very high level of vitamin A. And vitamin A can cause so many birth defects and issues when taken orally in high doses, which is what Accutane is. It's like vitamin A on steroids. Like, it is the most potent form. Like, that's why you literally have to get blood checks. You have to swear for either celibacy or be on 2 different forms of... Why did I want to say contraceptives? My brain is so fucked up today.
Is that not the correct word?
Oh, yeah, because conception is when you give birth. Sorry.
I was like, what's wrong
Contra is like, do not conceive. Okay. Anyways, so like whether that's condoms or birth control or whatever. So. IUD. Yep. Well, that's birth control. But anyways, so the theory, they just basically made an umbrella term. Like, no one can use even topical forms of vitamin A, which is your retinols, tretinoin, XYZ. You guys, the trace amounts that could get into your bloodstream are so small comparative to the amount of vitamin A we get from just daily food intake and from our prenatals that we take while we're pregnant. Because if you look at prenatals, they have vitamin A. The vitamin A that's in your prenatals is a good amount for the baby's growth. But again, like using Alpharet or using a topical retinoid is not going to amount to the amount that's already in the prenatal. That makes sense. So really, no one wants to test on it because who wants to test on a pregnant person? It's an absolute nightmare and nobody wants to fuck with that because one thing is if you fuck up my skin, I'm mad. Okay. If you fuck up my child's skin or something happens to my baby, like for example, something could happen to me and I'd be like, that was annoying. But if someone does that to my child or something happens to my kid, I'm 3,000 times more mad. Parents are so protective. So especially, you know, pregnancy is a very scary thing. And like the first thing that happens when something goes wrong, you know, birth defect or losing a pregnancy or anything, they're going to start to be like, what did I do? What was I using? Who can I blame for this happening? And so with that being said, I tell my clients to ask their doctor and their OB. I asked my OB and she told me it was fine because, I mean, anyone that actually knows anything about it is going to tell you it's fine. But I think too, a lot of people just don't want to mess with it because it's just like not worth the risk. It's 9 months at the end of the day. It's really not that deep. Just stop using it if you're worried about it.
If I were pregnant, I would still use it.
I did.
I stopped using it Alpharet for a year. And like, why? No. Why did I do that?
It's such a low amount and it just cannot possibly affect the baby when it's applied topically.
I love how I just said that as if I was pregnant. Like I stopped using it, but I just stopped using it because I fell off the bandwagon and then I was too afraid to restart. Literally had no reason to. I did not have one issue starting.
I haven't had one of these since like I was in the airport last week.
Wow. I thought you were about to say something like revolutionary.
Well, no, because before that I hadn't had one since like middle school. And then I had one at the airport.
CO2 laser versus Aerolase.
Well, Aerolase has an erbium laser that acts as a CO2. So I would say same thing, just less downtime.
Aerolase has such little downtime. Depending on how you treat it.
We're talking era.
Yeah.
Because when people say Aerolase, they think the Neo. It's like the most popular, but they also have another device called the Era.
I love the Era. Honestly.
We should do it.
You should treat me soon. I feel like I got some pigment.
What's next?
How do you feel about all the plane crashes that are happening? Does it scare you to travel?
Yeah, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know Josh is flying today and he's like terrified.
Yeah.
And he's flying American, which is
and I would say I'd feel safer in a private jet, but at this point I don't. I'd feel less safe in a private jet. But I think I'm gonna fly like Ryanair. I feel like I've never heard of a crash happening on Ryanair.
Ryanair is like Spirit.
I know.
Oh, I'm just making sure you know
I have
that.
not heard of a Spirit going down or a Ryanair going down. So that's, I feel like where my path is now.
The amount of times I've heard only take Spirit if you want to become one. I don't know.
They seem like they have fun on that plane.
Yeah, sure. Breastfeeding safe treatments.
Well, as long as you're not getting anything injected lidocaine wise, if it's topical, you should be fine. Again, anything that's being consumed can affect your breast milk, but anything that's being applied topically can't.
Being the breadwinner of the fam, because I'm in the same boat. How to not be resentful?
I don't know, babe. Let me know when you find out. I think my thing is, it's like, if you're not going to add anything to my life, why are you in it? You know? And I want to be happy, and I want to be, you know, happy. So I think that that's the most important thing, is that if they are not contributing to your happiness, it's not worth it.
I'm 21 and debating Alpharet or Interfuse lines. My main concern is premature aging.
Alpharet.
Alpharet for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like lines is amazing.
For like when it already happened.
Yeah, like at
and
treating.
preventing it.
It is, yeah.
But it's not going to help with like sun damage and
like Alpharet is like
everything
all in one. It helps with fine lines and wrinkles and like.
Yeah.
Is there anyone you look up to in the aesthetics industry?
Sarah Hamilton, for sure. I got to finally meet her when I was on a secret mission in Arizona that I cannot talk about. Everyone already probably knows. But I signed an NDA and it won't be me. I'm not going to be getting the call. Okay. Oh my God. Also, I have something to tell you. Okay, later. Remind me about that. But anyways, so I'll tell you guys a fun story, but like without spilling too much tea. So when I was at this special secret event, there was a lot of other secret special people there, and Sarah Hamilton was there. Why do I feel like if I say it faster, it's less bad?
You're like ripping a Band-Aid off.
I know. Well, I kind of like posted a story about it, but like, let's get into it. No names will be said. But anyway, so I'm at this event, and this girl who I've met before, and I've been on a panel with her before, comes up like she's never met me, which was like kind of the weird. That was like the weird thing, I think, about all of it. Like all of it was fucking weird. But the weirdest part was that she came up to me like, it was like our first time, and I'm like in this really deep conversation talking to Sarah Hamilton, and I'm like so excited to meet her. I've looked up to her forever. She owns multiple spas. They're stunning, beautiful. Like, she's just a bad bitch, okay? Like, I just love this lady. And she's just, she's amazing, okay? She's not an esthetician. She's a nurse, I think. I don't know what she is, actually. She's not one of those that just, like, always says what they are, but she owns a lot of locations, and I know she does filler and services. Anyway, beating around the bush, we'll say it. So this girl comes up, and she's like, Savanna, I didn't know that you would be here. You know that everyone hates you, right? Yeah, like nobody likes you. And Sarah's like, that's crazy because everyone that I've ever talked to loves Savanna. My girls love her. And I'm like, I'm not everyone's cup of tea because I'm like, what the fuck? And she's like, no, but like people like really don't like you. Like they send me DMs and send me messages about how much they hate you. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, yeah, no, like people really hate you, like for the 5th time. And I'm just like, okay. And she's like, so I just wanted to come form my own opinion on you. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, bitch, we've literally had dinner together 3 times. Okay. Which she's also, this woman has been, I won't even get into those other times. Crazy. Like, and the thing is, people think that I like always say every single time something weird happens to me, but it happens so often that I don't. Mm-hmm. So, like, honestly, I'd probably be posting 75 stories a day about people saying weird shit and mean shit to me and being mean to me. So, like, if you think, oh, Samantha posts every time something bad happens, you're seeing, like, 5%. And I'm just really letting you in on the ones that, like, are funny to me or just like really fucking strike a chord. But there's a lot of like, honestly, I don't care if she says that to me. The things you guys know, what triggers me is when people say my parents funded me, because there's so much lore to that, which we've talked about many times on the podcast. So the girlies, the besties know. But that really, I think out of all of them, Tyler, can you be present with me? Mm-hmm. I think out of all of them, people saying stuff about me, like that's the one. It's the parent one.
Oh yeah. No.
Because it's like, there's so much trauma with that. And it's just not true.
But we're letting go.
Yeah. But like, saying people hate me, like, that is true. So, like, it doesn't really hurt. It's just a strange thing to say to somebody.
Yeah, especially like interrupt a conversation with two people you don't know to say. Like, it's crazy. Like, if you...
And, of course, with the person I look up to most.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is fucking great.
Like, if you want to get that off your chest, like, if you have to say that, you think it would be something you would say privately. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, again, normal person wouldn't ever say that. But, like, even if you were going to, like, I feel like that's like a... Like, oh my gosh, like, it's so nice to see you again. Like, just want to let you know, like, a lot of people have been in my DMs, like, saying stuff and, like, you know what I mean? Like,
No,
there could be a friendly way to approach it. The thing I think that pissed me off the most about it was her pretending like we've never met before. Yeah.
I mean, like, I wanted to, like, and, like, trying to save her ass at the end and being like, oh, I was just saying that because, like, I wanted to, like, form my own opinion on you. And I'm like... And then the same girl, like, followed me when we spoke at a thing together and then unfollowed me right after and then refollowed me before this event and then came up to me and said all that. I'm like, it's just, girls are fucking weird in this industry, dude.
Okay, this one in particular is something's not connected. I'll say it. I'll say it. Like,
nice.
No, but and that's fine. You know what I mean? But like, it's definitely not giving sound of mind in a lot of interactions outside of this one, even in other ones that
I've happened to multiple companies.
Yeah. So
but
it wasn't shocking. It was just like,
no, that's so why I didn't. I was just like, honestly, it was. I feel like I need a little spice in my life lately. So like, it spiced my life up for a minute.
I think we have enough spice. I think like,
yeah.
I really think I
but
could use some like bland.
And that's why when people like everyone that heard about this happening, like friend-wise, when I told them, they're like, I would have headbutted her. I can't believe you just were like, I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but like, that's me. I'm not confrontational. And that's what's like so crazy to me when people try to make me out to be something, because I will not fight a bitch. Even when someone comes to my face, like, everyone's fucking hates you, like, I'm not going to go to war. Yeah. Like, that's just not my personality. I will laugh about it and talk about it.
Now, if you say something about Cyrus?
Yeah, if you say something about my kid, you're getting headbutted on site.
Absolutely.
Okay, what's next, bestie?
Someone
said segs.
Segs?
Segs, like sex.
Oh, what do they want to know?
I don't know.
Thoughts on teens who can't afford Glymed or Skin Better and want over-the-counter products to start?
I would do faciality. Pretty affordable.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can like get a regimen for under $150. Like Ultra Cleanser, Mandelic 5% sunscreen. That would honestly be a great start.
What underrated fashion trend aesthetic do you love?
Ooh. What do I love?
You go through phases.
Right now I'm really loving the Prada bears on little keychains.
Yeah. There's an element in our design meetings that she's just like obsessed with.
Oh yeah, don't tell him.
Yeah. I know it's a secret, but like that's what first came to my mind.
Yeah. I've been like Easter egg leaving. Have you noticed that?
I have not seen anywhere.
I used it, the emoji of it, like a couple times on my story.
Y'all will find out. Not trying to gatekeep, but like we need a grand reveal. We need some anticipation sometimes.
Yeah, you know who else loves that?
Who?
Remember?
Oh yeah.
Like everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No.
No, which one? Let me see.
I scrolled. Sorry. It was just comparing.
I want to do that. In a classy way. I'll be a good girl.
BioRepill versus the Factor 5 Renew Dermal Solution. Worth having both for the besties. What's better for what?
Okay. I don't dislike the BioRepill. There was just a lot of controversies that happened, and I just don't want to be. I can't be with that. I will say, I like personally, even with all of the drama aside between the company, RDS better because it has hydrogen peroxide, and that is so key for acne prone skin. So I've seen better results with acne. And aging.
that one before and after.
Crazy. We never got results like that with BioRepeel. And like, honestly, I really didn't think there was going to be that big of a difference between the two. I just stopped working again with BioRepeel because of everything that happened. And I just couldn't be tied to that. And like, it was a lot. Anyway, and so then we started using RD. I like, was like, okay, we have to find something else. We were doing skin butter peels, which I love, but those are like phenomenal too. But I wanted another option to replace it. And RDS, honestly, all of our clients are so happy. The ones that were doing BioRepeels and now doing this are like, holy shit, this is so much better. So that's not my opinion. That's just from my clients, what they're saying and the results that I'm seeing. And we can see that with our Vizia. We're seeing better, quicker results with it. So, yeah.
No, it's a treatment that is, I think it's combining like two things to give you an amazing treatment. Like there have been these like no downtime peels that are TCA or whatever, but this also like pairs stem cells to like
speed up healing. And honestly, I feel like we've had some that will get a little bit more shedding with RDS versus BioRepeel, which was crazy to me. But yeah. And then also, what is my code that they gave us? I don't get paid from this, but I do have a discount code for y'all because the company is so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Savannah Boda 20 or just Savannah 20?
I think it's Savannah Boda 20. It is
Savannah Boda 20. So if you're an esthetician, you can use
on your opening order. There's a wholesale form if you just go to their website and you have to inquire for a wholesale account. Once they open you up on your initial order, you can use the code and get 20% off your thing because we always want to get you guys the best deals.
Yeah. That's how I like to use my power.
Is it possible?
As a president.
Yeah. Is it possible to use too many products in a routine? Would this cause issues if using a lot?
Yes, definitely.
I think it depends on what it is. Like if you're using like Ondu Mandelic 5% and like
Lumiol.
Like if you're like, but if you're using, say, because this is a lot of steps, but if you're using Hyacin Active, Glass Skin, CBD Mist, like maybe Ondu is fine with that, Lines, Alto Advanced, Even Tone, like you can use all of these and they'll play well together and they all treat different things. But like it depends on.
Yeah.
I stole the show, sorry.
What?
I said I stole the show.
No,
sorry.
I liked it.
I got passionate.
I liked it. I know. I'm like, damn.
But
turned on. I was gonna say that, if it's a lot of acids, obviously that could be really, really bad. And then if it's a bunch of like pigment inhibitors, it wouldn't be bad. It's just kind of like overkill, but it's not gonna like do anything bad. So, yeah.
How do you go about researching treatments to bring on to your clinic?
How do I do it? Well, we have a couple new things in the works right now. I usually look for gaps in things, and then I like to do like some research and investigation and just like, sleuth at night and see like what I can find and, what's up and coming. I like to look at foreign markets. Actually, I really like to see what people are doing in the UK and over in Canada, as well as overseas too. So,
and it's always good to, I think, not just look at what the information the company is presenting you with on their website, but also like finding, even if it's like really small providers that you've never heard of before and seeing their before and afters. Cause like, you want to see what are people actually getting in the field with this stuff. Yeah.
I don't ever, it's so funny because there's been so many times where I'll see things at like trade shows or like anywhere and then I'm like, don't really care for it. Like I'm not interested. But then if I see someone that's well known or somebody that I know personally using something that I'm like, okay, I already like have that trust with the company already. To see what it's all about. Cause I mean, it's hard to test stuff, like my face is my business and like it sucks trying things and breaking out from them. And it's just fucking annoying, honestly. So I'm like, I don't want to like just go and randomly try something if there's no reason to, if I haven't heard anything good or seen anything good.
What does this even mean? Why did you think your eyebrows?
Why'd I thin them?
Maybe that's what they meant.
Yeah. Why'd I thin them? Well, I was going through like a quarter life crisis and I dyed my hair brown. I got half a syringe of lip filler, thinned my brows. And what else did I do? I feel like there was something else. That was it. Those are 3 pretty big things.
Yeah. It was a little insane.
I just needed a change.
Just know that I'm not a fake best friend, and I told her not to do any of those things.
Yeah.
And then she's like, never let me do it again. I was like, I wasn't trying to let you do it the first time. How to treat hooded eyelids.
Blepharoplasty.
But are like hooded eyelids, like, isn't that just like your facial anatomy?
Yeah.
Like, I have hooded eyes, right?
Yeah. Hoo-hoo.
Like, how am I, like, well, like a bleph isn't going to do anything? I feel like my ocular rim would need to be shaved down.
No.
You know what I mean?
Lift your brow. Look, no, pull it. Look at the camera and pull it up. See, it looks less hooded now. Yeah, it opened your eye. So, bleph.
But is it a bleph or like a brow lift?
Babe, I'm not a doctor. Pretty sure bleph is when they go like this, and then eyebrow lift is like when they go that way.
No, but I thought a bleph, like they cut in your crease of your eye, and then they like that's where they take the skin out. I didn't think
brow lift. I'm pretty sure they pull from the forehead.
I want it all.
Okay. What's next?
Is it true that vitamin D can cause breakouts around the jaw, chin area?
Excess, yes, can.
How do you know if mandelic or ondu is better for you?
I like azelaic acid, which is ondu, for more redness. I think they're both great. Ondu is way less intense. And mandelic's not really that intense either. But I would definitely say for like really bad acne, you would want to do mandelic. And then if you're just dealing with like congestion here and there, or just want some gentle daily exfoliation, like ondu can be used for anyone. So can mandelic. But yeah, I would just say azelaic is better for redness and really sensitized and sensitive skin and minor acne.
What are all the ways you romanticize your life?
Oh God, there's so many. Flowers by my bathtub every week. Candles on anytime I'm home. Bedtime perfume. Love a bedtime perfume.
Pajama sets. Bath bombs.
What do you say?
Bath bombs.
Bath bombs? I thought you said dab pens. And I was like, yeah.
I did not say that. I said bath bombs.
Bath bombs. I'm trying to think. I'll do themed. I haven't done a themed bath in a long time. Maybe that's why my mental health is so bad.
She has like an orange candle, an orange drink.
Yeah, like
an orange bath bomb.
Orange candy. And I take like an orange bath and I wear like an orange perfume after. And even my orange pajamas. That's fun. But yeah, haven't had time for that. I'm trying to think what else. I like to listen to music while I get ready. I either listen to 432 Hertz, which is really good for healing and just cleansing. And then I also like to listen to worship music or my playlist Crying in the Bathtub when I'm sad. Shower spray. I love a shower spray. I just try to make everything as extra as possible.
It doesn't make for less stress. It just makes for
more stuff.
Happier.
That makes you happy.
Well, balancing work and personal life.
I don't believe in work-life balance. Honestly, I don't think it exists. I think some days, every day looks different, you know? Some days you fill more of the cup at home than you do at work and vice versa. And I think you just do what works for you. I think this whole idea of work-life balance is silly. I just don't believe in it. I think it's a lie.
I definitely don't think it's a lie. I think as a business owner.
Yeah, like for you, you can have work-life balance, not me.
I feel like as
you can if you want to like have a shitty business. Work-life balance is called foreclosure.
Foreclosure is crazy. I don't think it would be foreclosure. It's bankruptcy.
Okay. I don't learn the term because I don't need to know it because it will never happen. It's the key of life. Don't learn about things that will never happen to you.
More info on the Glacial RX.
So it has a freeze component, which actually I was looking at you. Your little spot on your nose that we froze off looks really good.
That's good. Yeah. Should we do it again?
Yeah, we should do one more round. It's deep. So I really like it for that. I think it's great for age spots and any kind of minor raised lesions that you want to get rid of. It didn't hurt that bad either.
No, it doesn't hurt at all. I feel like anything that's like freezing doesn't actually hurt. Like I feel like it starts to like get a little stingy, but then like the nerves are like frozen. So like, what are they gonna do? Deciding if I should get a Vizia, how did it help your clinic?
I love my Vizia cam. I definitely think it helped by just being the bad cop.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people will come in, you know, and they don't know or notice. Like, it's the same thing. Like, I never noticed this huge scar that I have on my cheek. Like, I touch my face every single day, doing my makeup, doing my skincare. I never, ever notice it until someone's like, oh my God, what happened to your cheek? And then sometimes I'm like, oh my God, what happened to my cheek? And then I'm like, oh, my scar. I've had that my whole life. So there's certain like skincare things that some people may think are like normal or just like them, and they don't really know that it can get fixed, or they don't even know what it could look like without it, or they don't even know that they should be caring about it. So I feel like the Vizia kind of just like shows them there's what's really going on with their skin and like opening their eyes to so many different things. Like a lot of people I've had before, like, oh, I don't need a pigment inhibitor. I don't have pigment on my skin. And then they get under the Vizia cam and they light up like a damn Christmas tree, and it shows like all of that damage from years and years and years underneath the skin that's going to start to come out as they get older and as the skin starts to thin and as they start to age. So then, you know, they're more likely to want to get a pigment inhibitor because they actually see the difference. I think it's just sometimes it's hard. Honestly, I'll be real with you. My clients trust me and listen to me. It's rare for me to have a consult that comes in that like does not trust me, but it does happen. And so I like the Vizia for that, where it's like, I'm literally not trying to put you on a product you don't need. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not there. Like, the Vizia really helps kind of just bring everything all encompassing into, you know, what I say and what the Vizia says, they connect.
Do you desire more children in your family, or is Cyrus completing you guys?
I do. I just think, I don't really know. My personal life's very up in the air right now, guys. And that's really all I can say.
Yeah. It's also like, when is she going to have time to have a baby?
It's never.
I have her fully committed for the next year. She's not allowed to get pregnant. Like, I have.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I would love another child. I just think, again, my personal life is very rocky right now.
How to know when to walk away from a relationship that is healthy? That makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
Why are you walking away from a relationship that's healthy?
Maybe how to
know when to walk away from a relationship when it's healthy?
Maybe they're not in love. Like, you can have a healthy relationship that you're not in love.
I feel like that's unhealthy.
I don't know. I don't really feel like I'm good at relationship advice. Okay.
Would you adopt any more pets?
I answered that. No, but I would adopt a baby.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Where was I? Oh, was that during the whole Starbucks debacle?
No, I think it was earlier than that.
Oh. Treatments you think are a waste of money or a scam?
Clear and Brilliant.
Damn, coming in hot. She came out the cut.
Fucking hate that device. And they wanted to give me one too. But no, it sucks. What else do I think is a waste of time? Oh my God, I'm gonna get in trouble. Can I say, am I allowed to speak freely? It's not something we carry. Can I speak freely?
Yeah, if it's not something we carry.
Okay. Well, obviously, if we carried it and it didn't work, I wouldn't have it.
Yeah.
ProCell.
I don't know what that is. Is that the light? No.
No, it's a microchanneling.
Oh, I was thinking of Soluma.
Yeah, there's just a lot with that company. Glow 2 facial. Breaks all the time. But it does provide good results of glowy skin.
Shitty Salesforce.
Let's think.
Y'all saw the tea on that.
Yeah. Get your rep.
Yeah.
Stop $10.99. I fucking hate a $10.99 rep.
Come get your girl. Yeah, that was ridiculous.
No. What else is bullshit, Tyler? Jelly mask, but like they're fun.
Not a carboxy mousse one, but what's the brand?
Well, that's the carboxy.
Oh, why did I say carboxy mousse? CO2
CO2
Let's
is
Grow.
not a jelly mask. It's a carboxy mask. It just looks like jelly.
Feels like it.
SD Max. It's a jelly
SD
mask.
Max. That's what I was thinking of. Other things that are bullshit. I don't know. We don't mess around with it. So, like, I don't know.
Nice and clear and brilliance. Waste of money. Waste of time. Pro-Cell, can give some good results, but it cannot do what microneedling does. And I think that's what I don't like, that they market it that way. Because it's not microneedling, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then the other thing that has like been a red flag for me with that company is they're telling like the reps are just trying to sell their devices. And so they're not giving accurate information. Like they're telling people in California that they can do it, but you can't do anything that penetrates the skin like that. You know, it breaks the first layer of the skin.
Is it microneedling?
It's microchanneling. I don't know. I honestly don't know too much to speak on it because I just like hear the chatter, but I like don't care enough to like go down the rabbit hole. So I wouldn't say, I'm going to take that back. I wouldn't say that Pro-Cell is bullshit. I would say that they have some misleading claims that are worrisome for estheticians when it comes to their liability and when it comes to the legality of what they're able to perform. And I will say, I have seen estheticians that use it that do get some good before and afters, but I wouldn't say that it's the same as microneedling. It's microchanneling.
Okay. How much should we charge, or how? Basically, they're asking how to know how much they should charge for treatments. Do you go based off surrounding prices?
I just ask my reps what's standard, like for whatever service I'm bringing on. And yeah, I mean, we don't want to be the highest, but we don't want to be the lowest. So I just kind of base it off of that. And time.
Mm-hmm.
It's more about like the cost of service and then how long it's going to take me to do it. It's kind of how I base my pricing.
Interested in purchasing an Airlays? What's been your favorite conditions?
Confused. Oh wait, that's your trash bag. I thought I was confused for that.
Oh,
I thought it was next to me and it's not. Doesn't it look like it's next to me?
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Interested in purchasing an Airlays? What's been your favorite conditions to treat with the Era?
With the Era?
Era.
Stretch marks. Pigment. Scarring. Yeah.
What's the best POS system you've liked?
I don't really work with them, so that's
Square is really good.
Yeah, Square is good. My good friend Candice likes Boulevard. Is that what she uses?
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't charge, right? It just adds. Remember, she said Boulevard doesn't charge you the credit card fee. It just like ups your services.
Mm-hmm.
What did you say? Have to go pee?
So bad. It like just hit me like feels like a pain.
I'm sorry. Go pee. Go piss, girl. I can entertain them. Okay, so we're gonna talk about our favorite childhood trauma stories. I'll go first.
Okay, I'm going. I ain't got nothing to contribute. Actually,
you don't have trauma.
Maybe I could ponder on
it. Okay, I'm trying to think. What's a good one? Okay, childhood trauma, Savanna Boda edition. Let's go. Okay, so one time when I was little, I had just got this outfit that I really wanted from Limited 2, and it was so cute. I think I was in like first grade. Yeah. And I was really excited, and I thought it was going to look so cute all day. And within the first 30 minutes, it got ruined. And I'm sitting in class, okay? And this guy behind me, his name was Jack Campacino or something, but we always called him Cappuccino. And he was eating pizza flavored goldfish, and he projectile vomited on the back of my head and all over my shirt. And my teacher was just like, "You're fine. You don't need to go home. You can just go wash yourself off in the bathroom." Okay, so I did that. And I was like, I really like, this is disgusting. Okay, and so then they gave me a new shirt, and that shirt was ruined and stained. Terrible. And so then I was like, "Can you call my mom? Like, can she come get me?" And they're like, "No, like, you're not sick. Like, you're fine, blah, 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 blah." It was still like in my hair and stuff. And so the entire day I smelled like pizza, goldfish, vomit, and it ruined my shirt. So that was a really bad one. And then I actually wasn't able to eat pizza, goldfish up until like last month. Cyrus wanted them so bad from the store, and I was like, you know what? I haven't ate a pizza goldfish since first grade. And they're actually pretty good. One of my favorite things about having a child is that you can have shit snacks in your house without being judged. Because you're like, yeah, it's for my kid. But it's actually for you. And that's fun. And, you know, I also think, I'm glad, you know, the Red 40 thing's happening. I'm really worried about what's going to happen to hot Cheetos. Because I love those. I wonder if they'll taste the same. Or what color they'll make them. Maybe they'll be white or just like a natural color. Yeah, I'm not too upset about that, but I will be sad if hot Cheetos change the way they taste. But hopefully, I don't think is it Red 3 or is it Red 40? I think it's Red 40. I don't think it produces a flavor. I think it's just a color, right? Not quite sure. Okay. Then, do you know if Red 40 tastes like anything?
I feel like it does.
It's just a color.
I feel like it doesn't.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, that's my fear.
Me too.
What?
Did you tell a traumatic story?
Yeah. Tune in on Monday to find out.
Yeah. I don't know.
What are we at?
I think we're about up.
We're at time.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go do some shit.
Yeah, we're gonna go eat some good food.
Are we?
Are we not?
Where?
Marty B's.
Oh yeah. And go see my house.
Yeah, we're gonna go check on the progress of her house. I want to make sure those men covered the front door, because that's what I kind of freaked out when we were there. Like, your front door was installed, but there was no like cardboard protecting it.
I didn't know they needed to do that. Why?
Just
Debris.
in case it gets scratched.
Oh.
Because like it's finished.
Oh.
You know what I mean? They'll probably read whenever right before you go in.
Yeah.
But like, she needs to
Yeah,
be
the house
pristine.
process is interesting.
It's really interesting.
Tyler shrunk my pool by a foot.
I did shrink her pool by a foot. It's funny. We've been beefing a little bit lately. I think we need to change that.
Well, don't be fucking annoying.
No, you're just like, your patience has dwindled to none.
Oh.
Like you like, she's like, will you please come to this pool meeting? Like, your input is so helpful. Like, please come. And then I come, I give my input, and she's like, shh. I'm like, okay.
Because you're like, yeah, like, let's just make her pool smaller. Like, oh my God, you know what? Actually, I think we should just make it like 2 feet.
Okay, you know that's not what I was like at all. I was just...
I don't like your negativity.
It's not negativity. It's you. The thing is she will not notice a foot being taken off of it, but she will notice a lack of feeling expansive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was a way better trade.
I know, but I mean, he was just the first one to throw out that option. And then when everyone else was like, yeah, make it a foot smaller, I was like, okay. But like, he was just the first one, like, make it a foot smaller. So yeah, I was annoyed. I like water. Okay. If we were trying to make like the stove a foot smaller, I wouldn't have cared. But like the pool means a lot to me. And so if you're trying to shrink my ocean.
Yeah.
So I think that's fair.
For sure. Sure.
And you were the first one. They would all these like men that like do this for a living, and you're like, shrink her pool. And then they all agreed with you, but you didn't have to be it was because you were the first to say it. If they had all said it and you were like, yeah, Sav, like, you should shrink the pool, I'd been like, oh, fuck, okay, yeah, you're right. It was just the sequence that it went in.
You just know that like this is like my favorite passion outside of what I normally do. Like, this is what I look at all day, every day, is
I know.
houses, real estate, design, stuff like that. And so my recommendation wasn't baseless. It was just like they wanted to move it, and like the option would have like cut off the aesthetics of the stones, and like it was the best option. It was.
Yeah, it still doesn't feel like it's my house.
I just feel like I can analyze things quicker than you can.
No, you can't.
So like I see every route that there was and I was like, that's the best one. And like you were still taking in the fact that it was too little of a space when I had gone through all of the options.
Yeah, that's true.
And that
still
like
stuck.
5 seconds.
She was flabbergasted.
Yeah. You were like you were sitting there like, I don't think I like that.
I didn't like it. I know. Yeah, no, we're not really beefing. I just feel like, you know, times are hard. Once I'm in my house and
once the spa in the house is done, I think we
can get some good estheticians to run that business that I can just do what I love, which is same thing I'm already doing, just at a smaller capacity.
Yeah.
Taking less clients, doing less things.
Yeah, I think like that's the biggest thing I've realized is that like
I'm just stretched thin, babe. That's really what it is. I'm just really stretched thin.
And I'm the only person she can truly let loose with.
And I'm not mean. I just am not nice. I'm not mean. I'm not just like overly nice. My tone can maybe be a little, the razzle dazzle sparkle in my eye has gone away.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? You should be flattered that I can be my truest self. I don't have to be a fake bitch with you. I can't be my truest form with like everyone else at work. I have to be so nice. Even though my life's falling apart on the back end. You know?
Your life's not falling apart, just your mental state.
No.
No, I would say just...
My personal life is hard right now.
Yeah, well, you have a lot going on.
Personally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I just can't catch a break. That's really what it is.
You will.
It's just like so many like little fucking bullshit things all the time. And I'm like, I just want to go home and be in a peaceful home.
Yeah. That's why I will not be a parent.
No.
It's a beautiful thing, but like I fear...
No, it's not being a parent. Just don't get married.
No, but I fear like it's everything. Like I just feel like if I was in your shoes, like I would have to have a second place that like if I didn't want to go home, I'm not going. You know what I mean? Like I'm going to my apartment like for the night. Like I would have to have that, or I would go insane. I know. That's why I'm saying like I don't know if I can become a parent someday, and I don't know if that's selfish. Maybe that's selfish. Come and drag me in the comments, but like
no, I think
it's like
what it is and what it comes down to. I think is like as much as it's so much, you can't imagine not having them, and even though it's a lot, you still want to be with them.
Yeah, I know, that's true.
And that's why I wasn't a baby person, because it was still a lot when he was a baby, but I didn't have a connection with him like that because I had just a really horrible birth, you know, and the C-section, and then like babies are just like, what do they have to offer?
Besides poop and sleep.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I like conversing with Cyrus. Like I like watching his brain work. Like they have zero thoughts at all when they're a baby, and so it's easier, you know, to like come home and like, you know, hang out with them for a bit and then like put them in their whatever, their plaything, and let them just like do their sensory play, and then you can still do what you need to do. But then, you know, when they're Cyrus, like you can't hide from your kid. Like you can't put them in a playpen and like go, you know, work on your computer, or like watch them play in their playpen while you're working on your computer. They're on your computer typing with you. Like it's just like it's harder to get stuff done. Yeah. And I think that's like, it's, even though it's a lot, it's just like, it's weird. It's like a love that you've never felt before, and it's hard to explain until you go through it. Because I've definitely felt that way before I had Cyrus. I was like, I don't want kids. Like, that sounds horrible. Or like, I see other kids like annoying the fuck out of their parents, and I'm like, miss me with that shit. But then, like, of course it's annoying. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, I'm so happy like when he does that. But, you know, it's just like, it's your blood. It's your baby. It's...
I think my cup is full.
Yeah.
With Cyrus.
Yeah.
He fills my cup of needing a kid.
It's just different. But, you know, again, too, like, one day he's not going to be so clingy and needy, and, like, I'm going to miss that, you know? And he's going to come home from school and go straight to his room, turn on his TV, not want to spend time with me when I come home from work, you know? Yeah. It's not always going to be like that.
It could be like that.
We'll see.
Just depends on, I feel like, family values.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway.
I
think that's it for today's episode. very hodgepodge. Wasn't just a Q&A. I think we did what we needed to do.
I'm so tired.
Me too. We love you guys. Give them a smile. Razzle dazzle.
You smile. With your teeth.
Mm-mm.
Go to the dentist and then smile with your teeth. Have you been answering their comments on YouTube?
Mm-mm.
I told you that once a week you need to do that.
That's not what you said. You said once a month.
Okay, once a month. I did say that. Once a month. Talk to our people.
Love you guys.
Love you guys. Tell Tyler to answer questions.
Bye-bye.